Uh, I have this math problem. I need some help on. Can you help me with?
Sure, son. What is the problem? 1 plus 1. You don't know what 1 plus 1 is? You don't know what 1 plus 1 is?
Dad, I just want some help. Please, just tell me what the.
You don't know what 1 plus 1 is? You stupid! You stupid! You're only eating cereal for dinner, lunch for the next 7 days. Hear it?
This is wrong. As a child who has also been pushed as well, from my perspective, I think this is wrong. And I know what argument you're saying. You're saying, oh, okay.
You don't know what parents' side is.
I think I understand most of the part, and I think I want to talk about this issue. If you have anything you want to talk about, you have some, you have your side, please put it in the comments. Otherwise, enjoy the video. Parenting is hard. I'll admit, though I'm not a parent as of right now, I can tell that parenting a child is really hard. You often have bills, you have the house to deal with, you have bills, you have all that stuff, you have food you have to cover, you have your own job to keep, and then all while you're having all these struggles, you have a child to deal with. Now, forms of parenting comes in many ways. There are some that they spoil their child the hell out. They give them all the stuff they want. They do whatever their child says. That is wrong. But that's not the issue we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about the issue where does yelling at your child works? What do I mean by yelling at your child? So what I usually mean is by you as a child did something wrong, and then your mom or your dad yells at you. That's simple, just yelling. From a parent's side, though I'm not a parent, I can just try to I try to be in their shoes. And a parent yells at a kid to either emphasize what they did is wrong, or emphasize the dangers, or is it something else? Now, I'm not saying all parents are the same. I'm saying there are different parents. Some parents are not exactly yelling to benefit their children. They're actually yelling to, blow off their own steam, whether they come home from a hard day of work and you just want to blow some steam off. Their child performs a very minor accident, yeah, blah 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 blah, all that stuff. That is not exactly the greatest thing. Then there is the side where if they perform an accident, they just yell. They think yelling is the way to emphasize that what they did is wrong. As a child, who, I got yelled at. I'm pretty sure the majority of our viewers right now also have been yelled at their parent. And I'm pretty sure we all can agree that we don't enjoy it. In fact, no one enjoys yelling. I'm pretty sure most parents who are trying to help their child, they don't like yelling. Yelling is just, it's strenuous. It's very strenuous on the health. It's not good. And some parents think that yelling is the only way to tell their children that, do whatever, to develop. They think yelling at your kid is the only way to help them develop. Let's put it like this. Your child is like a plant. You water it, you do whatever. Think about it. Does yelling at a plant actually make it grow? Does it? Yeah, I know this seems like a silly example, but think about it. Does yelling actually makes a plant grow? In fact, there's actually an article on which yelling at plants actually makes them die, but we're not talking about that. Using this correlation, we can determine that yelling at the kids are not exactly the greatest idea. In fact, there's this video I saw online, I'll put it right now.
Okay for a parent to yell at their kid?
Well, yelling should only be used in situations of, extreme danger, when you really need to get their attention. Yelling should never be our go-to discipline strategy, because it doesn't work to change behavior long-term. Otherwise, parents wouldn't be yelling at their kids over and over for the same thing.
Yelling is not exactly the thing you want to do all the time. In fact, yelling is only used for extreme circumstances, life-changing, in which you may die. But otherwise, yelling is not the greatest thing. But there's also the one thing we need to remember, that parents are human too. They also sometimes cannot control their emotions. So while we can always ask, oh, parents, don't yell at us, blah blah blah, don't beat your children, whatever. Well, that's partly true, and we should encourage that. We also just need to remember that parents are humans as well. They're not some machines who just have a malfunction. They are humans. They have emotions. They have stress. That's all I want to talk about. I think it's a good topic to think about. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.